2 miles beneath the ice of Antarctica, in complete darkness, and temperatures that should make life impossible, scientists just found something moving. Not a machine. Not a glitch in their equipment. Something alive in a place we were absolutely certain nothing could survive. No sunlight has touched this place in millions of years. No oxygen from our atmosphere has ever reached it. And yet, something down there is living, growing, existing, in a world we didn't even know was still there. What they found beneath that ice isn't just a discovery. It's a warning and a wonder, all at once. Think about the coldest, loneliest moment you've ever felt, cut off, forgotten, like no one even knew you existed. Now imagine that feeling stretched across millions of years, buried under ice so thick it would take you hours just to drill through it. In a place so isolated that even light gave up trying to reach it. That's Antarctica's hidden world. A place so extreme, so forgotten, that for most of human history we assumed it was simply dead, frozen, empty, done. But just like people sometimes carry entire hidden worlds inside them that no one else can see, Antarctica has been hiding something too, and it's been alive this whole time. For decades, scientists believed Antarctica was mostly just a giant frozen block sitting on solid rock, nothing more. But satellite scans started picking up something strange. Shapes beneath the ice that didn't make sense. Shadows. Structures. Something that looked less like rock, and more like water. Then radar imaging revealed it clearly. An enormous hidden lake buried nearly 2.5 miles under the ice. Sealed off from our world for possibly millions of years. Scientists named it Lake Vostok, and immediately, the questions exploded. If it's been sealed away for that long, could anything actually be alive in there? And if something is, what would it even look like after evolving completely alone in total darkness for millions of years? Here's where the discovery gets real. When researchers finally drilled down and sampled the water near that ancient, isolated lake, they found something that shocked the scientific world: living microorganisms. Thousands of them, thriving in conditions that should be lethal. No sunlight, crushing pressure, freezing cold, and almost no oxygen. By every rule we thought we understood about life, nothing should be able to survive there. But it was surviving quietly, patiently, for longer than modern humans have existed. Some of these organisms appear to be using chemical energy instead of sunlight to stay alive. A completely different survival strategy than almost everything we know on the surface of our planet. Which means Antarctica wasn't just hiding water. It was hiding an entirely separate ecosystem, one that evolved in near total isolation from the rest of life on Earth. And this is the moment that changes everything. Because this discovery isn't just about a lake in Antarctica. This is a preview, a blueprint. Scientists studying this hidden ecosystem immediately connected it to something much bigger, the icy moons of our solar system. Europa and Enceladus. Both moons believed to have massive oceans hidden beneath miles of ice, sealed off from sunlight just like Lake Vostok. If life can survive in complete darkness, crushing pressure, and freezing isolation right here on Earth, then the possibility of life existing on those distant icy moons just became dramatically more real. In other words, we may not have just discovered a hidden lake. We may have discovered proof that life doesn't need what we always assumed it needed to survive, and that changes the entire search for life beyond our planet. And maybe that's the part worth sitting with. For millions of years, this life existed in total darkness, cut off, forgotten, assumed to be impossible, and it never stopped surviving. It adapted. It found another way to stay alive when every condition said it shouldn't be able to. There's something powerful in that. Because life, real life, doesn't always need perfect conditions to keep going. Sometimes it just needs enough to hold on quietly in the dark until someone finally notices it was there all along. Antarctica just reminded the entire world that some of the most incredible discoveries aren't out in space. They're buried right here, waiting beneath the surface. If this made you see our planet differently, imagine what else is still hidden beneath the ice, beneath the ocean, beneath everything we think we already understand. Subscribe because next time, we go even deeper.